Have you ever wondered what made Mahatma Gandhi the man of peace he became? His story begins on a typical day in Porbandar, Gujarat, on the 2nd day of October 1869. A shy and introspective child, Gandhi was no stranger to the customs of his time, marrying at a tender age. But his journey took an unexpected turn when he left for London to study law. In the bustling streets of London, he had his first encounter with cultures and philosophies far removed from his own. This exposure sparked a transformation, shaping the young and impressionable Gandhi into someone who would later shake the foundations of the world. His experiences in London laid the groundwork, instilling in him a profound respect for humanity and a deep understanding of peace and nonviolence. And so a young man from Gujarat began his journey to become a global icon of peace and nonviolence. But it wasn't until his time in South Africa that Gandhi's philosophy truly began to take shape. In the late 19th century, Mahatma Gandhi, a young, ambitious lawyer from India, set sail to South Africa, a land unbeknownst to him. This voyage was not just a physical journey, but a transformative expedition that would shape his life and the lives of millions. In South Africa, Gandhi faced a harsh reality that was far from the legal battles he was trained to fight. The bitter pill of racial discrimination was a daily ordeal for the non-white population. He too was not spared. He was thrown off a train for daring to sit in a first-class compartment, a privilege reserved for whites. It was a pivotal moment, a rude awakening that ignited his fight against inequality. This was the crucible where his philosophy of satyagraha, meaning truth and firmness, was born. Satyagraha was not just a political strategy, it was a moral stance. It called for nonviolent resistance against injustice and a commitment to truth, even in the face of hostility. Gandhi's experiences in South Africa led him to spearhead various civil rights movements. He rallied against the discriminatory laws that oppressed the Indian community, leading peaceful protests, strikes, and marches. He was imprisoned several times, but that didn't deter him. Instead, it only strengthened his resolve. He became a beacon of hope for the oppressed. His leadership was marked by resilience, courage, and an unwavering commitment to justice. He proved that power doesn't lie in physical strength or arms, but in truth, love, and nonviolence. Gandhi's time in South Africa was a testament to his indomitable spirit. It was here that he transformed from a lawyer to a leader, from Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi to the Mahatma, the great soul. In the face of adversity, Gandhi discovered the power of peaceful resistance. His South African struggle was not just a fight for equality, but a journey that shaped a philosophy of love, truth, and nonviolence that would echo through time and inspire generations. In 1915, armed with the power of satyagraha, Gandhi returned to India. His homecoming marked the beginning of a new chapter in India's fight for independence, a fight he would lead with unshakable resolve. As he stepped onto Indian soil, he brought with him a new weapon, nonviolence. His philosophy was clear. It was strength, not violence, that would lead India to freedom. In the heart of India, Gandhi found a nation yearning for change. But he also found a nation divided. His mission became twofold: to free India from colonial rule and to unite its diverse population. He believed in the power of unity, in the strength of a nation united in a common cause. In 1930, Gandhi led the Dandi Salt March, a 240-mile trek to the Arabian Sea. It was an act of nonviolent protest against the British salt tax, a tax that hit the poorest hardest. Gandhi, along with thousands of Indians, defied the British rule, producing salt from seawater in a peaceful yet powerful act of disobedience. In 1942, he launched the Quit India movement, a call for the British to leave India. His words, "Do or die," became a rallying cry for freedom. It was a call to the people of India to fight for their independence, not with weapons, but with resolve. Throughout these events, Gandhi remained steadfast in his commitment to nonviolence. He inspired millions to believe in the power of peace and the strength of unity. He taught a nation that the road to freedom did not have to be paved with bloodshed. He was more than a freedom fighter. He was a beacon of hope. His message was simple, yet profound. He believed in the power of the people, in the strength of unity. He believed that a united India could stand against any force. Gandhi's unwavering commitment to nonviolence and unity galvanized a nation. His return to India marked the turning point in the nation's struggle for independence, a struggle that would ultimately lead to freedom. But what can we learn from the life of this great man? Mahatma Gandhi, through his life's journey, imparted lessons that resonate to this day. lessons that transcend borders and cultures. One of the most powerful teachings he bestowed upon us is the power of nonviolence. His belief in ahimsa, the principle of nonviolence towards all living things, was not merely a political strategy, but a way of life. Gandhi showed us that it is possible to resist oppression, not with force, but with steadfast nonviolence and unwavering determination. Truth, or satya, was another cornerstone of Gandhi's philosophy. His commitment to truth was so profound that he named his autobiography, "The Story of My Experiments with Truth." He taught us that truth is the highest virtue, a light that guides us in the darkest of times. Truth, for Gandhi, was not just about honesty in words, but authenticity in actions, consistency in character, and integrity in thoughts. Gandhi's life also embodied the value of simplicity. Despite being a leader of millions, he chose to live a life of minimalism, wearing simple hand-spun clothes, eating vegetarian meals, and living in a humble abode. He believed that a life uncluttered by material possessions allows us to focus on what truly matters, our purpose and our relationships. Lastly, Gandhi's life was a shining example of the strength in unity. He united a diverse nation under the banner of independence, demonstrating that when we stand together, we can overcome even the most formidable challenges. This unity was not just about national solidarity, but about universal brotherhood, bridging the divides of race, religion, and caste. Gandhi's life was a testament to the fact that one man, armed with conviction and courage, can change the world. His legacy continues to inspire millions around the globe, reminding us of the power of peace, the strength of truth, the beauty of simplicity, and the magic of unity. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." A simple yet profound statement that encapsulates the essence of his life and teachings. Gandhi's life was a testament to the power of conviction and determination. Amidst the adversities, he stood firm, not with violence, but with a weapon more potent, nonviolence. From his early days in South Africa, where he faced the harsh realities of racial discrimination, Gandhi taught us the power of resilience. He showed us how to stand up against injustice, not with fists clenched in anger, but with hearts filled with compassion and conviction. Even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, he never backed down from his principles. When he returned to India, he found a nation torn apart by colonial rule. But instead of succumbing to despair, he chose to inspire. He led from the front, not by force, but through example. He showed us the strength in unity, the power of peaceful protest, and the significance of self-reliance. In the legacy of Mahatma Gandhi, there is a message for each one of us, a message that urges us to look beyond our personal needs and desires, to think about the greater good, to stand up for what is right, to reject hatred and embrace love, to understand that true power doesn't come from dominance, but from dignity and respect for all. So, as we reflect on the life and teachings of Gandhi, let's remember that it's not just about admiring a great man from a distance. It's about taking his lessons to heart and applying them in our own lives. In our interactions with others, in our decisions, in our actions, it's not about being a perfect being, but about being a better human. And in the words of Gandhi, in a gentle way you can shake the world.